Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly overview. As I've said on the previous videos, this is a little bit of a tester. I have done it before. Sometimes it's all about if I have the time to do these. Someone did request it from me and I've managed to fit them in. They're only roughly done, and I may consider in September doing just weeklies rather than the dailies, but at the moment that's yet to be decided. But welcome Aquarius to the 11th of August for your weekly cosmic tarot and guidance for the week. In your work and financial sector, you've got the King of Pentacles. So this is about dealing with your finances at the moment in a very strong way. The King of Pentacles can mean that you have money coming in, but it can also mean that you're talking to someone about your finances, a financial advisor, someone that is trying to help you in some way sort out the financial implications. It can mean in an outburst that someone is helping you with money, or a gift of money is coming in. But certainly the King of Pentacles is about the king was in his counting house counting out his money. So if you're going for a job this week, Aquarius, I would certainly say that it has your name on it. If you're going for an interview, I would say the King of Pentacles is telling you that financially you are about to be rewarded in some small way. So again, some adjustments with finances or dealing with finances may actually take place for you. So I do think there will be a sorting out of your financial gain that seems to be coming within this week. Communications for Aquarius is connected towards the Queen of Cups, so that could mean a water sign, friendship in some way. The Queen of Cups is someone that is a giver, kindness, helping other people. So your communication, or the way that you're going to communicate this week, is very much on an emotional, sensitive level. Maybe the situation that you're having to deal with is a sensitive one. You could be dealing with a water sign. You could be dealing with a situation that involves you being the Queen of Cups, an emotional, nurturing energy that you're having to be sensitive towards other people's needs, or a situation that you are finding yourself in. So if you're having to deal with something this week around communicating with other people or other situations, Aquarius, it says that you need to be very sensitive in how you treat people and how you deal with the situation. In a nutshell, I'm going to kind of say treat it with kid gloves, because it needs a sensitive aspect to it. With the challenges this week, you've got the Ace of Wands. Now to me that's not really a challenge. The Ace of Wands is the creative flair, it's the creative opportunity. And I would certainly say that the challenge this week is maybe getting a project or something creative off the ground. If you've been thinking about running a business or owning your own business, this week the challenge is that you're having to deal with that aspect. Now it could be the first card, it could be the finance, it could be the lack of the finances. So you may have to work hard to get a situation off the ground. You may have to deal with people in authority or have certain conversations with other people to allow this to happen, to make this happen. But the Ace of Wands to me is a challenge that certainly can be overcome. It has rewards at the end of it, it has gifts at the end of it. So if you're going through some struggles or having to make decisions with the full moon in your sign, it means that you overcome them. It means that this week ahead is the Leo and Venus, it is the creative flair, it is the financial energy. It says that there is something to come at the end of the line. If you've been dithering for the last couple of weeks and finding it difficult not to make decisions, you're going to come to a great decision this week, and it will start to balance out and give you what you're needing. With your emotions, with water, but again it's come with fire, which is all about the emotional state, having to deal with things in a, should we say, more straightforward manner. The King of Wands that is there is kind of saying you're having to deal with things in the Leo period, but you're having to deal with the strength of the line. You're having to deal with things on an emotional level, and be brave, be courageous, find your courage to deal with things, because I do think you have some emotional entanglements that you're having to deal with. Even getting advice or talking to someone that feels like there's an emotional connection this week, that you are going to have to be the Leo, you're going to have to be the stronger person in whom you're talking to, how you're putting yourself across. sometimes we all get tangled with our words, but this is about you either taking advice, giving advice, talking something through with someone, but being that Leo, being the King of Wands, is getting to grips with the detail. It's about delving into something, knowing that you are in charge and you can overcome this challenge or the challenges that have been behind you. This should be a good week now. The moon has peaked in your sign, and it should allow you to sail along in a little bit more harmonious week this week, because Venus in your relationship sign to September kind of says that you will be in the driving seat. You know what you want and you know how to get it this week. And take care, and thank you to next week's Cosmo, and have a good week, Aquarius.